As you know, the Trumpy Baba, true hero and unstoppable American patriot, has been found guilty in the sham trial of death.
For every pro-Trump patriot watching this video to click the link below.
And Trumpy Baba will donate me $1,
today.
legendary. So I just wanted to watch a video on it and talk about it because it's actually so disgusting. Sham trial. This is with a DA, Alvin Bragg is his name, who is a complete corrupt DA. Literally had to basically change the laws and morph the laws into something so he could prosecute Trumpy Baba when he did literally nothing wrong. LaChina James, the prosecutor, terrible, evil little cackling hen, evil woman. Of course, corrupt beyond life itself, made her entire campaign around getting Trump. Disgusting. The judge was a Democrat donor, and then the jury was in a district where it was 95% voting Democrat. So it was a completely unfair, disgusting trial with made-up laws against a political opponent, political prosecution. Horrible, horrible, horrible for the country. Horrible that it's so unjust. We need Batman. I need Trump. Batman? Trump could literally be Batman. Batman! All right, so I just want to react on this video here.
Donald Trump going scorched earth on his guilty verdict, and Joe Biden doing a victory lap on the left's successful law.
He can't do a victory lap. He would fall down before he even gets his ice cream.
Fair campaign. The president telling millions of Republicans that they have no right to call the trial rigged.
The American principle that no one is above the law.
This has got to be a mask, man. He looks different every time you see him.
Was reaffirmed. Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself. It was a state case, not a federal case.
He was given every opportunity to defend himself. State case. How is this person alive?
And it's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict.
The big guy then...
The judge was a Democrat donor. He wouldn't let there be a judge change. He wouldn't let there be a venue change in an all-Democrat district. Trumped up charges.
Sporting a goofy grin as he ignored questions from reporters. Watch this.
Mr. President, can you tell us, sir...
Is he going to shake hands with the air again?
As a political prisoner and blames you...
Is he walking right at the wall?
Correctly. What's your response to that?
He did! He walked straight at the curtains. Dude, look what the fuck. Dude, look at this. Oh my God! Can you imagine you're hiding in you're hiding in the freezer with the ice cream your entire campaign, and this is what you do. You turn around with this evil smirk.
Sir?
Dude.
Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign?
Is he alive?
We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should he be on
Is
the
he
ballot,
alive? What?
Before Biden's
What
lecture
did I just
on
watch?
norms that the Democrats broke, Donald Trump went off on...
Did anyone else think that was strange? That President of the United States, well, we all know he's really not, but turns around, stares into the cameras for about 12 seconds, gives the most evil, maniacal Bond villain smirk, except this is not a Bond villain like Putin, who's actually competent. This is the most incompetent, useless Bond villain who gets taken out the first act of the play. Like, what that?
On the verdict for about 40 minutes and says he's ready to fight.
If they can do this to me, they can do this to anyone. These are bad people. I'm the leading person for president, and I'm under a gag order.
This is what the president actually sounds like. He's able to put together sentences.
By a man that can't put two sentences together.
Yeah.
It was a rigged trial. We wanted a venue change where we could have a fair trial. We didn't get it. We wanted a judge change. We wanted a judge that wasn't conflicted. And
He wasn't just
obviously
conflicted, he
didn't
was
do
corrupt.
that. Crime is rampant in New York.
Yep.
Yesterday in McDonald's, you had a man hitting him up with machetes, a machete. Then Bragg is down watching a trial. This is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than my presidency.
Trump saving some of his best lines for this sleepy one.
Crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country. He's the dumbest president, most incompetent president, and he's the most dishonest president. He's a very big danger to our country. And the only way they think they can win this election is by doing
Put you in
exactly
jail.
what they're
Yeah.
doing right now. Win it in the
Disgusting.
courts because they can't win it at the ballot box.
Hi, I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah, this guy's a
and I
fucking
spend
commie,
a lot
too.
of my time thinking about how to take back power.
So you have one president smirking like a weirdo, Harold Ford, and then you have former president unscripted, about 40 minutes, took us through the whole trial, took us through what it meant for...
Yeah, the thing is, Biden is not just corrupt beyond belief. He's incompetent, and he's actually low IQ and brain dead. Like, and obviously he's completely senile and a fucking just, his brain is mush.
for the country and the Constitution. How would you gauge both of these reactions today? Good to be back around.
I don't
the
know why
table.
they have this guy on. He's I'm skipping his part. He's so terrible.
Who have been elected to office. Some of my partisan friends and some who are Democrats
He says nothing.
will say that for Biden, where the case is scheduled, do I believe she can't be fair? Of course,
This guy is probably the guy they hire and put the mask on because he's so dumb too.
of course not. I think she will be fair. She took an oath. Unless she demonstrates that she can't be fair somehow or another, then I'll agree with that. So I hope all of this talk stops. I hope President Trump stops saying it was rigged. I hope he appeals if he wants to appeal, and it seems like he will. And if the law is
It
on
was
his side,
literally
it'll be
rigged. It was literally rigged. We just went over the 20 different things that they did to make it rigged.
for him. And I hope it's the last time we hear President Biden talk about it. I thought it was somewhat in bounds to say that he didn't think it was rigged. I think he was trying to protect the judicial system. I would have said that more forthrightly. But I think all of this language, all of this exuberance, political exuberance, has to come to a stop. We're going to lose one of the things that makes our country so awesome, so great, so majestic. It's called the rule of law.
There is no rule of law.
Just because that he has to ensure.
Is this guy still going?
You know, that's why we have appellate courts. Let me first say that I agree with Harold that partisan exuberance is inappropriate. As a DA, I would tell my prosecutors if they came down from court, they got a conviction, I would say, no, we don't do this. Someone's life has been forever changed.
Yep.
Someone will probably lose their civil liberties. Something enormous has happened. So I agree with Harold in that regard. I totally disagree with Joe Biden. It was a state case, not a federal case, except you sent as an emissary, your number 3 from your department, to prosecute a crime of a local DA. And you know what? People weren't saying it was rigged because of the verdict. And in fact, I don't blame this jury. The jury did what they were supposed to do based upon the charges that were given to them. It was rigged because out of nowhere, a local DA told the jurors in a case that if you decide that there's a violation of the federal election campaign law or a violation of federal tax laws, you don't have to be unanimous on it, but we can resurrect some dead misdemeanors and we can convict not just anyone, but a former president of the United States who was the #1 opponent of Joe Biden, who sent his main guy down there to help him get that verdict through. Look, this is a new time in America. There are tens of thousands of prosecutors out there right now licking their check.
The thing is, we need to start doing this stuff to the Democrats. Like, whenever Republicans get power, they're such cowardly, sniveling cowards. Like, what's that one guy who I despise? Bitch Romney. And the one guy who died, Bitch Kane. That guy's a sniveling coward. He was a sniveling coward in life, and he's a sniveling coward in death. I hate that guy. I remember when he said Obama is like a good guy. Obama was the incarnate of fucking demonic devilry. Horrible, horrible. And it's bad people. It's stupid people like McCain and Romney that are only Republicans in name. Rhinos, they call them. But they really shouldn't be called rhinos. They should be called hellbats or something. That let the Democrats be able to have all the power. We need to elect people who are going to be strong like Trumpy Baba. Ron DeSantis is pretty good. Vivek Ramaswamy, Swami Man. People who actually want to stand up for our country. Not these fake Republicans who are just going to go with the status quo. It's absolutely disgusting. We need to stand up for our country and stand up for the actual rule of law, where it's so insane how they prosecuted a president and basically morphed the laws hired a local DA in a completely blue district. It's horrible. It's horrible, but this is what the Democrats do because they will do anything to win, and that's why we have to fight like no tomorrow. And we have to make sure we elect people who are actually America first and don't want to send all our money over to different countries and who are light on who don't care about the American people and who are light on all these things. So yeah, the Maestro had a Joe Biden moment right there, though. Nothing I can do about that one. Like, the Maestro's brain doesn't work that well. Big damn. Anyways, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And the Maestro never gives up.